Today we're adding our second ever sales guy. You ready?
I'm here to chew bubble gum and close deals. And I just swallowed my gum.
All right, we're about to head to our first appointment here. We got a 8 a.m. appointment, and we're getting Caleb ready to go.
Yes, sir.
This is probably like day number, like 3 of training maybe?
Yeah.
You know, we're kind of taking it slow. Caleb's been a tech for like 3 months, I think we were saying, maybe a little more. And he's expressed some interest in sales, but next week, Grant's out of town for the whole week, and I have a Thursday wedding, in which I have to be there on Wednesday as I'm a groomsman. The weight is gonna be on Caleb's shoulders, so we're trying to get him ready soon. So maybe share what we've been doing.
We've done a couple quotes.
Yeah.
I spent some time in the office doing some training. We had some training videos laid out.
Right.
And there was a lot of great information there. I learned a lot. I'm definitely eager to learn more, and I think getting some more time following along on quotes and then doing some quotes myself, I think that's the best thing for me.
So remember how I was telling you how you can kind of like see what they requested?
Yeah, I saw on there it said exterior windows.
So that's it. So that's usually like, I don't want to say like a negative sign, like they're still wanting something.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely feeling a lot better if it's like house, driveway, roof, obviously. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Because they're expecting a lot. They're expecting a bigger number.
Right. Because if I go and sell a one-time window clean here for $350, I make $35. Like,
Yeah.
it just depends on how the customer feels. Might try and sell a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to teach you about plans today. We're primarily selling full exterior plans. If this is a lady that's dead set on only getting the windows done, that's it. I don't want anything else done. I'm going to offer a price for a one-time window cleaning, as well as 2 times a year and 4 times a year.
Right.
At a monthly price.
Mm-hmm.
My energy drink of choice is a sugar-free Red Bull. There's no doubt about that. But compared to other energy drinks, it doesn't taste anywhere as good, I feel like, as like a Celsius or like a Ghost or like a whatever, but I still choose it. Like no matter what. I just
That's
like
where
that.
we disagree.
Really? You
Yeah. And there's
I'm
something
like
about
the
that chemical taste almost.
Like the
That's
fire?
just like, it just makes me feel like I'm getting energized.
I like it.
It perks me up.
There was a long time, like a year plus, where I was like a Celsius every single day minimum, plus potentially like a Red Bull on top of that in the
Yeah.
afternoons. Mrs. Hayden's like gym routine, you're saying? So yeah, so I thought that he was the crazy one, but he's in way better shape than I am, so maybe I'm the crazy one. But we went to the gym for like a year together, and he would start on the treadmill, go do like 10 or 15 pull-ups, go back to the treadmill. Go do like 10 or 15 more pull-ups, back to the treadmill. And then we'd get done with the gym and he'd go to Taco Bell for his post-workout meal.
I show up, if the pull-up bar is available, I do pull-ups and chin-ups until I'm tired. And then I go to the treadmill and I walk until I feel like I can do more pull-ups and chin-ups. And then I go do that until I'm tired, and I just go back and forth for like 1 to 2 hours. And then immediately afterwards, I go get the Power Bowl from Taco Bell. But I was doing that like every day I was going to the gym. It was working, seemingly.
How are you? Good.
Good.
My name is Matt. Hey, nice to meet you.
Caleb.
Now, was there anything else that you can think about while we're already here? I noticed a little bit of build up on the driveway starting to come. What I typically do,
pressure washing?
that's our main thing. The window cleaning is kind of like a side thing for us,
Okay.
and for most companies.
Okay.
What I can do is this: I'll make the window cleaning our main focus in the estimate.
Okay.
And then if I see any little tiny things, I'll
Okay.
just price them separately for you.
Okay.
So y'all know kind of exactly where,
Yeah.
the money's going. I can walk around everything. I'll take some measurements. I'll count the windows up.
Okay.
I'll put everything on the iPad. I'll make sure that everything's separate.
Okay.
And then we can come right back in here and I can show you all the different prices for the different things. And then we'll see what y'all do want to do and what y'all don't want to do. And then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds
All right,
like
cool.
a plan.
Some subtle upselling
Yeah.
without being too pushy. Like I kind of made sure, because I already told you how I don't like to upsell typically until I get in there and do my proposal.
Yeah.
But she was already kind of hinting at
He's
it.
throwing out some feelers,
Right.
you know.
Right. Like, oh, like y'all do pressure washing or like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, like, wow, whatever. Like, I kind of got like the vibe. I want to make her happy, obviously. And so usually that's going to be from doing a soft wash and a window cleaning.
Right. It's they go together so well.
Yeah.
I would say like
They're hand in hand. Because you see what I mean on that chimney up there.
And that'll come off like butter with the house wash.
And then you see like the very top of the chimney, like the green on that. This is a Japanese maple, guys. So I know that we're just using house wash mix, but be careful with this plant right here. Honestly, the siding looks pretty good though,
It does
Caleb.
look pretty good.
It's just like all the windows.
The windowsills and then that chimney. I mean, maybe we'll see some stuff on the back here.
Right.
This is nice.
You know, it's weird. There's only windows on the front and back, none on the sides.
side.
Now, these are also gutters that we can clean. So now I'm trying to see if there's gutter guards or not. From an outside perspective, it doesn't look like there's gutter guards. Yeah, the decking is in pretty good shape right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad on the underside. It almost looks like previous homeowners might have had the deck washed at some point.
Yeah, it looks like they did like like some basic pressure washing, right? This is actually a perfect plan house.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pitch it, and I'm just gonna let you watch my
Yeah.
pitch, and
Show me how it's done.
Kind of pick up things.
You said 1,200 square feet?
Yeah, like between 1,000 and 1,200.
I counted 1,175.
Oh,
You're pretty much right on the money.
Dog, boy. So I'll show y'all what I got here. I'll go through some of these inside of here. So a little bit who we are as a company. So I'm the founder of the company, that handsome man right there. I tried to build you 2 bundles based on what I thought was priority.
Okay.
I think that soft wash on the exterior and windows is like the main 2 that need it like right now. And the 2 bonuses are the gutter clean out and then the driveway. On this first one-time bundle here,
Okay.
it was doing that house wash. So exterior gutters, soffits, siding, window trims, the whole screen and porch gets washed out.
Okay.
Everything between the roof and the concrete, essentially. As well as doing that spot-free exterior window cleaning where we're gonna come back after that house wash, scrub all the windows with a purified water brush, get them all perfect for you. On this bundle, you'd save $68, which puts you at to get the soft wash and the window clean. On the luxury plan, still doing house and windows, now adding driveway and gutter clean out as well. So doing the driveway, the walkway, the curbs to each property line, as well as doing a full gutter clean out and flushing the downspouts. That also includes getting any debris off the roof. For this one, you would save $154, which puts you at on the luxury plan. On the plan, I would say this is where probably most of our residential clients lean towards.
Okay.
We had so many clients saying, hey, we want y'all to be like my landscapers or like my housekeepers, where it's just done, right? So what was on the luxury plan, if you signed up for the recurring plan, would be for the first month service.
Okay.
And then in month 2, starting at a monthly fee of per month
Okay.
to keep your property constantly clean. So there you have your exterior plan. You've got a la carte services. You've got bundles for one-time options. Tell me where y'all's heads are at right now. What questions can I answer? Where are we leaning? Is after we get this signed and whatnot. She's gonna call y'all
Okay.
for 2 simple things: credit card on file,
Okay.
and then figuring out when you want us to come out for the first service.
Okay.
I think we can be here as soon as like early next week. We will go from there. Any other questions for me?
No, this is great.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
This is every salesman ever. After they make a sale, it's like, could I have got 175 out of that?
The ideal candidate for a
Plan?
For a plan.
100%.
New homeowners.
Yep.
They're young. They're smart.
Right. Saw the value in it.
They see the value in it, and you did a great job about demonstrating the value of it, which is something that I'm eager to do. I'm a little nervous for just like being put on the spot. Like if they have
Right.
questions.
I get it. And that's why.
The training I feel like helped a lot with
Yeah.
me learning about how to deal with the objections.
Right.
But it's just putting it into practice. I just
100%.
need the reps.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would say that was an ideal scenario.
Right.
Where we were showing up a little late. She was late also. She was very understanding.
Right.
They were smart and easy to talk to. They were both home. So you couldn't get the objection of,
Right.
oh, I
Bingo.
need to talk to my partner first.
Right.
They clearly had the need for it.
Right.
You were able to walk around and find stuff, grab the pictures,
Right.
show them, hey, I know you guys called us out here for the windows, but we have these other things
Right.
that we think you could take a look at. And being able to jump from just they're looking for us to have the windows to now they're signed up on an exterior plan, being able to
Right,
see
right.
where
Yeah.
how you
kidding.
built upon that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge. That's being able to see that process play out. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable about going in there and doing
Right.
a little upselling, a little exploring and finding out more about the property
Right.
and saying, hey, listen, I know we're here for this,
Mm-hmm.
but these are other things that I think you would probably be interested in taking a look at.
100%.
The auto start stop.
Oh,
I turn it off every
Me
time.
too. My truck has it, and I put it off every single time.
But I forget about it, and then I go stop at a
Yep,
light, and then I
right.
go. It's like,
All right, Austin, I want to show you something though. We got to walk to the office. So inside a high level here, we've developed a couple training programs. We've got one for technicians. We've got pressure washing sales, holiday lighting sales. So last week we took a day where Caleb went through our pressure washing sales one here. And I made this like maybe last year. I took about a month to make this kind of on and off. And so this is a 10 module training course. So there's a video for each one of these lessons. So, we've got things like sales psychology, sales process, our software, presenting, communication, objections, metrics, networking and lead generation, and then ride-alongs, things like that. So there's a whole ton of lessons in here. Everyone has a video lesson with a quiz at the end of the module. So Caleb sat in the shop and watched all those videos, and he gave me like 4 or 5 pages of notes on what he learned as well. Helps kind of retain the information when you're watching it and you're writing it. And is it fair to say that you felt more educated?
100%. 100%. A lot of good info in there.
Love it. Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't have to put it into like a fancy course like this. I just had like some free time last winter, but it's hard to remember to tell a new person every single thing that you have stored in your brain. So the more that you can put in video or writing format, so they can just come in. And that way you also know that every new hire is getting trained the same way, right? One didn't miss some information and things like that. Then I got things on top of that where, we got to learn about plans and whatnot. So we're not going to put the information about our plans on the channel yet. But you can see we got a 20 slide deck here where, we're going to learn about plans and pricing and recurring revenue and all this stuff. So you'll probably ride along on me with like probably 5 to 10 estimates. While mixing in some like video modules and some slideshows that I'm going through. And then I'm going to make sure that we do some more ride-alongs with kind of me shadowing Caleb and not vice versa. And kind of see how he handles being like the lead, if you will. And then just kind of doing like some ongoing training and watching the numbers. But where we're at right now, we're ready to rock and roll. All right, let's do a little walk and talk here. I'm going to start doing like a recap at the end of every week on what's on my mind, parts of the business that are struggling or doing well, just so, I think other business owners will benefit from hearing this, and I can kind of look back on it as well and kind of see where things were at. So I'd say what's on my mind, the production side of the business is running well. I think we've had 1, maybe 2 callbacks in the last like 3 weeks, and we're pumping like probably like 6 jobs a day right now, so on the low end, so that's good to see for sure. Production was having some issues, so to kind of like fix it, obviously it wasn't a lot of me. I mean, I maybe gave Hayden some ideas, but then he kind of executed on it. Admin's running really well. I would say close rates are down right now, and that's one of my focuses is like, I got to fix that. We're trying some different things out. I've got to do some ride-alongs with Grant and see where things are at right now. I can't do that every day though. I've got things to do. So I've got him mic'd up on some appointments, and I'm going to start reviewing some of those and just doing a better job of like, at the end of the week, hey, like let's look at every appointment and tell me, you know, if one hasn't booked, why haven't they booked? And if I come to the conclusion that, you know, there's nothing wrong on that side of things, then maybe it's a marketing thing. Maybe it's a pricing thing. Maybe it's something with scheduling. I don't know. But, you know, you kind of just got to start to, you know, peel back the layers, if you will, and see where things are at. We've had conversion rates at, you know, 55 to 60% for many, many months before. So I know that it's possible. You know, I think that we can get back to there. So I'd say that's like my short-term focus is getting the conversion rates back up. Once that stuff is honed in, then I'm going to start focusing on holiday lights. You know, I think in my position, kind of like the CEO of the company, even though I'm not really, because I'm still very much day to day, I can spend 30 to 60 days working on it and potentially add, you know, $200,000 to $300,000 worth of business come that time of year. I think it's a pretty powerful lever. That's what's on my mind, and looking forward to hearing if y'all are having any of the same problems, and I would love to connect on this.
So when I was going around with Matt and I was doing some estimates with him, we had some issues where I would be going through the sales folder and I would kind of stumble on a few things. I would go slow in certain places and then completely skip other things. So I've been really working on just honing in that folder, just being able to pull it out and be like, hey, here's this. It's just going to take a minute, and then just hit all the information. Boom, 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 boom. They're there for the proposal, but it's important for us to demonstrate our value with the folder. Something I learned out there doing estimates is that if you're able to get inside the home, you know, sit down with them, talk to them, you're going to have a way better chance of selling that job. If you're out there on the porch and it's hot out, you know, there's a glare on the screen when you're trying to show them the proposal, it's just not going to go over so well. They're a little uncomfortable. They just want to get inside, but they don't want to let you inside. So if you're able to get inside and sit down and talk with them and just have a one-to-one with them, it's way easier for you to get the information you need across. So with Matt and Grant back in town next week, I'll be back to the washing for a little bit. But for next time, there's a couple things I want to keep in mind. I want to try to work on how I can follow up with people, work on how I can set an expectation that, hey, I'm going to be reaching back out to you. So I know you told me you were going to think about it. You were going to talk to this person about it. I'm going to reach back out to you to demonstrate our value and show, hey, listen, we care. We want this to be done for you. And we want to be the ones that do it.
By the way, I also forgot to mention Austin's now 4-4 when on quotes. Because when he went with Grant was 3 for 3, and then he was 1 for 1 there. So
He's the man.
you know what he might be? He might be coming in more than one day a week and start just riding along with us on quotes. Like even if the camera's like not rolling, just like he's just
Right, he's
sitting
just there with it.
Yeah, I was gonna show. I think everyone's heard the saying like it's always something. Look at this: 2 school zone speeding tickets in the last 3 weeks, and you know what's funny? They're on the same freaking place. Buford Dam Road, Sugar Hill. Buford Dam Road, Sugar Hill. And the funniest part that I haven't told is that this newest one is by our newest sales guy.
No!
Mr. Caleb Barber.
Was I solo?
That's the newest one. You were solo.
Oh, God.
See, but what happens is that they go from a 45 to a 25, and the second that you cross that little blinking light, it
Snaps a picture of you. I'm embarrassed, and my pay will be docked
You know?
by $1,000.
Yeah.